"Don't eat that soup," the little boy screamed. The crowded village market became silent. The old food seller froze, the wooden spoon still in her hand. The boy pointed at her shaking fingers and cried, "If your food is so good, why have I never seen you eat even one spoonful?" Everyone turned to look at the woman. She slowly lowered the spoon. For the first time in 20 years, she had no answer. In the peaceful village of Umadara lived a woman named Mama Kemi. Every market day, people woke up early just to buy her famous yam porridge. The smell of her cooking filled the air. Travelers came from distant villages. Farmers stopped by before going to their farms. Children begged their parents to buy Mama Kemi's food. People said no one cooked like her. By sunset, every pot was empty. Every day, Mama Kemi returned home carrying heavy bags filled with money. Soon, she built the biggest house in the village. She bought many goats, many chickens, large farmlands. While other traders struggled, Mama Kemi became richer every month. Everyone admired her. Or so they thought. There was only one strange thing. Nobody had ever seen Mama Kemi taste her own food, not even once. Whenever customers asked, "Mama, why don't you eat with us?" she laughed. "I already ate at home." People believed her. Until little by little, something strange began happening. The strongest farmer suddenly became too weak to walk. A happy couple who had just built a new house lost everything after mysterious troubles filled their family. A successful trader watched his business collapse without any clear reason. One after another, many of Mama Kemi's regular customers began losing their joy, their success, and their peace. The villagers whispered among themselves, "Is this just bad luck?" Nobody knew, but they all continued eating her food. Among the villagers lived an orphan boy named Tunde. He sold firewood to survive. He was poor, but he noticed things other people ignored. One afternoon, he watched Mama Kemi finish serving everyone. The market became quiet. She looked around carefully. Then, instead of eating the remaining food, she carried the pot behind an old mango tree. Tunde quietly followed. Hidden behind tall grass, he watched. Mama Kemi dug a small hole. She poured every bit of the leftover food into the ground. Not a single spoon entered her mouth. Then she quickly covered the hole with soil. Tunde's heart raced. Why would anyone throw away food they worked so hard to cook? The next market day, Tunde stayed close again. This time, he saw something even stranger. Before sunrise, Mama Kemi quietly walked to an old abandoned hut outside the village. She carried a small calabash. She whispered words Tunde could not hear. Then, she returned to the market and began cooking. Fear filled the boy's heart. He knew something was wrong. That afternoon, the village gathered as usual to buy food. Mama Kemi smiled. "Come and eat fresh yam porridge." People lined up happily. Just as she raised the serving spoon, Tunde shouted, "Don't eat that soup." Everyone stopped. The market became silent. The chief stepped forward. "What do you mean, my son?" Tunde pointed at Mama Kemi. "If her food is so wonderful, why has nobody ever seen her eat even one spoonful?" Everyone turned to look at the woman. She slowly lowered the spoon. For the first time in 20 years, she had no answer. "Eat," the chief commanded. "Eat one full bowl before all of us." Mama Kemi's smile disappeared. I already ate." The chief shook his head. "No. Eat from this pot." Her hands began to shake. Sweat covered her face. She stepped backward. The whole village watched. Finally, she burst into tears. "I cannot eat it," she cried. Years earlier, an evil stranger had promised her quick riches if she would prepare food using forbidden charms and feed it only to others. The stranger warned her, "The day you eat from your own pot, everything you gained will disappear." Mama Kemi believed the lie. For 20 long years, fear ruled her life. She became rich, but she could never enjoy her own cooking. She could never eat peacefully. She could never sleep without fear. She had become a prisoner of her own greed. The chief stood quietly. Then he spoke. "No amount of money is worth living in fear." Ashamed of what she had done, Mama Kemi begged the villagers for forgiveness. She destroyed every charm she had hidden. She promised never to seek dishonest wealth again. The villagers forgave her, but rebuilding their trust took many years. From that day forward, Mama Kemi cooked with clean hands and an honest heart. And for the very first time, she sat in the market, smiled, and ate a bowl of her own yam porridge in front of everyone. The villagers clapped with joy, not because she was rich, but because she was finally free. Moral of the story: wealth gained through dishonesty can never bring true happiness. Honest work may take longer, but it gives peace, joy, and a clean heart.